Every day, I try to remember if life here was always like this. London's vistas of rotting houses, the overblown propaganda, the blocks upon blocks of bombed-out sites overgrown with vines or covered in shacks like chicken coops that my comrades so happily live in. By the way, that's a simile, a type of metaphor. Cruel mothers don't dare leave their children in the streets for fear that a giant rat will eat them alive. Rumor has it that they can be up to 100 pounds of pure rat! And don't get me started on the snake! 100 feet of pure snake! The police patrol is always around, but the real fear is the thought police. Their telescreens, which can see every move you make and hear every word you speak, cannot be turned off. Not only are you stuck all hours of the day, seeing and hearing their obviously slanted jargon and statistics, as well as their awful entertainment programs like Deadliest Catch and the even more heinous Family Guy, but they could be watching you at any moment through them.
Please always remember to keep a quietly optimistic face while watching your telescreen.
Children are taught to be mindless automatons, spewing party rhetoric, and doing whatever they can to convict and have killed the traitors of Oceania. The general population, mindlessly and without question, worships Big Brother and the party in general. Everyone reacts vehemently in response to any propaganda or accusals in the name of Big Brother.
Death to the traitors! Death to the traitors! Death to the traitors! Death to the traitors! Death to the traitors!
I wasn't trying to say our Savior's name in vain. I was just saying that this chocolate is good enough for Big Brother. Oh my gosh, no! He said it again!
There was once a group of men I knew of, Jones, Aronson, and Rutherford, supposedly members of the original Ingsoc Revolution, accused of numerous crimes against the state. They were put on a crowd-pleasing public trial, punished. 5 years later at work, I stumbled upon an article proving their innocence. It had a picture of them at a party function in it, on a day they had supposedly been committing some of their crimes. It was solid, tangible proof of Oceania's obvious corruption that only I seemed to not drink the syrupy, oversaturated, unhealthy, stupefying Kool-Aid over! And I destroyed it. I threw the article into a memory hole where it was probably burned to smithereens. Why? Because I had to protect myself from this incriminating information. Big Brother is watching. Always. There is a man of high rank in the inner party, whose overall demeanor has always seemed to suggest to me political unorthodoxy, or at least intelligence. He has a curious way of resetting the spectacles on his nose. Perfect example of the characterization of O'Brien. I have never conversed with him, but recently he made eye contact with me. To me, it was as if he were saying,
I am with you, and am precisely what you are feeling, and am all your contempt, your hatred, and your disgust. But don't worry, I'm on your side. I've been hoping for an opportunity of talking to you.
I was reading one of your Newspeak articles in the Times the other day. You have a scholarly interest in Newspeak, I believe?
Hardly scholarly. I'm only an amateur. It's not my subject. I've never had anything to do with the actual construction of the language.
But you write it very elegantly. That is not my only opinion. I've been talking recently to a friend of yours, who is certainly an expert. His name has slipped my mind, I'm afraid.
Syme? But he's dead. Not only dead, but he's an unperson. According to records, he never existed.
What I had really intended to say was that in your article I noticed you had used 2 words which have become obsolete, but that they have only become so very recently. Have you seen the 10th edition of the Newspeak Dictionary?
No, I didn't think it had been issued yet. We're still using the 9th in the records department.
The 10th edition is not due to appear for some months, I believe, but a few advanced copies have been circulated. I have one myself. It might interest you to look at it, perhaps?
Yes, very much so.
Some of the new developments are most ingenious. The reduction in the number of verbs, that, I think, will appeal to you the most. Let me see. Shall I send a messenger to deliver you the dictionary? Ah, but I'm afraid I invariably forget that sort of thing. Perhaps you could come to my flat and pick it up at a time that is likely for you. Wait! Let me give you my address.
Every day, my comrades and I are told that Goldstein's beliefs of freedom and equality are morally wrong. Everyone seems to believe it but me.
Items 1, 5, 7. Approved, full wise, stop. Suggestion contained item 6, double plus, ridiculous, virgin crime think, cancel, stop. Unproceed, construction wise, anti-getting plus full, estimates machinery overheads, stop. End message.
You can turn it off?
Yes, we have that privilege. Now, are you going to say something, or should I?
I'll speak. I hear because I understand, I believe that there is a conspiracy against the party. I am a thought criminal. I am a conspirator against the nation of Oceania. I think you might be able to help me. I wish to join in this greater cause to fight the tyranny of our government. If there's anything else you need me to confess, I will do so now.
Then you must make a choice. Take the blue pill, and you'll wake up in your bed tomorrow morning, and this will all be a dream. Or take the pink pill, and we'll see just how far this rabbit hole goes. But if you take the pink pill, there will be no going back. If I order you to, you will lie, you will cheat, you will steal, you will kill innocent. Whatever I ask, even if it is to destroy this country, even the world, you must do so.
Alright, now film me drinking the water, like I took the pill.
Good. Now we have one more thing to settle. Martin, come in here. Don't worry, he's one of us. Martin, take a good look at him. Remember his face. Good. He will be your informant. All of my orders will be directed to you through him. In the coming weeks, I will deliver to you a book. This book will explain everything. But there is one more thing. You will be discovered. They will torture you. You will confess. And you will die. By the way, if we were in a book, this would be considered foreshadowing. But it's all okay, because this is to save mankind.
Finally, the Book of Freedom! Wow, this is boring. I am the dead.
You are the dead.
Grab him! Hands behind your head! Now!
Why are you punching? Why are you punching? Go ahead and push it. Oh, you ready for? Oh, I got one for push.
Ow! They got you too!
Son, they got me a long time ago.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
I'm not hitting
Why are you hitting
myself,
yourself?
you're hitting me!
Why are you hitting yourself? Check his pockets.
What are you doing to me? Let me out!
Winston, we're here to help you. We're here to make you better.
Please.
We're going to give you back your sanity.
But I'm not crazy!
In the Spanish Inquisition, they killed a lot of their martyrs. And in turn, with each martyr that died, 1,000 took their place. Same was with the Nazis, and in the Crusades, and history repeated itself. But this will be a different case. Because you will not die a martyr.
No!
We will conform you.
No!
We will change you. Now, let's conduct a little experiment.
Not the nipples!
How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Good. And what if the party believes 5?
Then that's not true. 2 plus 2 is 4. There's no alternate. What's that dial for? What? Wrong Make it stop!
How many fingers am I holding up?
Like I said before, the only truth is it's 4.
Sorry! How many fingers am I holding up? 4! Wrong!
Make it stop.
How many fingers am I holding up?
5!
Liar! Always saying that! When I'm through with you, I want you to believe I have 5 fingers. Not only say it, so that it will ease the pain. I will make you want the pain! I will make you want it to end! I will convert you! But for the time being, let's see you suffer.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow.